What's going on, guys? MoneyWeb here. I hope you guys killed it last night. The plays in yesterday's video were insane. Friggin' fire in every single play. Starting off with Buck Farmer returning 6 times value at pitcher is friggin' crazy. He was only 4,000 on DraftKings and he got 26.6 DK points, so he was a cheat code on that slate last night, so I hope you guys used him. Zach Greinke, he actually had like a down game last night, only 20.45, but it was better than using Dallas Keuchel. He got scratched only like 10 minutes before the slate started, so if you had Keuchel, that definitely sucked. And then Matt Carpenter with the home run got 16 DK points for us. Jake Lamb with another home run, 22 DK points, and then David Peralta with 16 as well. So my 5 plays from yesterday's video combined for 101 DraftKings points. So if you guys just put those 5 players in your lineup, then you actually had a shot of cashing last night. I believe we had 4,000 remaining per player for you guys to work around with after those 5 plays as well. So if you use those 5, you probably cashed. So definitely spam that like button. Show the support, guys. That was one of my best videos yesterday on MLB so far. But let's keep it going tonight, guys. We gotta keep it going. So subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here to get these plays every single day. And you all can also follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby for my full lineup. We had a 0 in the lineup I tweeted out from Mookie Betts. It still got 125, I believe. Would have cashed in GPP and cash games if you played it. So yeah, let's get into it today, guys. We got 2 pitchers, some hitters for you guys, some lineups to stack. So let's go. For my first pitcher, I'm going with Lance McCullers Jr. at 11,200 against Kansas City. He is by far the safest option on the slate. You need safety from your pitcher, and that's what Lance McCullers is going to do for you tonight against a horrendous Kansas City lineup in a pitcher's park, and he has by far the best strikeout upside, the highest K rate against a Royals lineup that can't really hit the ball well. So I think he can load up the strikeouts. He struck him out 10 times in his first matchup against them this year. Good for 25 DK points. I think he'll have a very similar outing to that one here. Get the win. He'll get the run support from the nasty Astros lineup, and the Royals are only expected 3.74 runs. So a great outing all in all coming from Lance McCullers Jr. You gotta lock him in. Next up, I'm going Jon Lester at 9,700 going against the Rockies. I think his ownership might be pretty low tonight. He's been coming off 2 very lackluster games. Very uncharacteristic of him. He got 10 and negative 3.9 in his last 2. I think he's going to be extra motivated for this one to bring his A game, and he's been much better at home this year. He had a 42 bomb against San Fran, so the totals averaged out. The 42 definitely raised a little bit, but 22 DK points per game at home compared to 8.5 DK points per game on the road. So he's been much better at home. I think that will continue tonight against the Rockies lineup. They're pretty solid, but they also strike out a lot. 23.4% of the time they've been striking out. So I think people are definitely going to be scared away from Lester because of his last 2 outings. And in Chicago tonight, they're expecting great hitters conditions, but I'm not overly worried about it. I think Lester will be very lowly owned, and I think he can have one of the best nights out of any pitcher on the slate, besides Lance McCullers probably. So I think both Lance and Lester will go over 20 DK points here tonight, so you gotta lock him in. Moving on to the hitters, the first guy I love is Evan Longoria for 3,600 going against Derek Holland. Derek Holland had a super fluky start to the year. He was looking good, but he finally came back to earth last game against the Tigers. He went 2.1 innings and he gave up 3 home runs, so he got knocked around. I think Longoria could definitely hit a home run or some extra base hits tonight against them. He's already 9 for 28 with 4 doubles and 3 home runs against them. And Derek Holland, he's been getting killed by righties this year. he's given up a 43% hard hit rate to righties. So they've been blasting the ball against them, and Longoria is one of the best righties in the league. So I think Longoria can hit a rocket off him tonight, and we'll just hope it goes over the fence here. So I love Longoria at 3,600. The price has gone down a lot, and I love it, so you gotta lock him in. Next up, we're going to attack another horrendous pitcher in R.A. Dickey with Erin out there for 3,400. Going against R.A. Dickey, it's actually a great matchup. It's the righty on righty here, but R.A. Dickey is actually worse against righty hitters, and Erin out there is actually better against righty pitchers, so a great combination for the splits there. He's batting .321 against right-handed pitching this year with a 38% hard hit rate, so hitting the ball and seeing the ball very well against these righties, and R.A. Dickey is one of the worst in the league, so definitely a great spot for him. And in Atlanta, a great hitter's park, so I think it's a great situation for Erin at 3,400. He can steal some bags. R.A. Dickey has been known to letting up stolen bases in his career, but hopefully that can change here tonight with Erin. He has the power and the stolen base potential, so you gotta lock him in. Last up, we're going to attack R.A. Dickey yet again with Odubel Herrera for 3,700. Another guy with the speed-power combo on the Phillies. I know we said R.A. Dickey is worse against the right-handed hitters, but he's still pretty damn bad against the lefties. And Odubel Herrera has been on fire in the last 5 games. 4 out of the last 5, he has over 10 DK points and 2 30 bombs. I think he can have another explosion again tonight against R.A. Dickey. Atlanta's park is very favorable to the left-handed batters, and Herrera has hit very well against right-handed pitching this year. A little bit down this year, but hopefully that'll get some people off him. And against R.A. Dickey, the matchup just doesn't get much better than that. So Odubel Herrera, he can get it done again tonight at 3,700. The price point is pretty damn good, so you gotta lock him in. So that's going to do for the plays. You got McCullers Jr., Lester, Longoria, Erin out there, and Odubel Herrera. And for the 2 teams I'm going to stack tonight, you got the Tampa Bay Rays and the Philadelphia Phillies. So that is it, guys. Leave a like down below if you got anything out of value in this one. Let's try to get the 40+ likes. If we could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. The plays were so good last night. You gotta spam that like button, guys. Show the support to the money mob. You gotta represent and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here to get these videos every single day. The best plays out there. And you can follow me on Twitter at MoneyGlubby for the full lineup I tweet out every single night. So I wish you guys well here tonight, Money Mob. We're going to get the money again and bring it home to the Money Mob. So good luck, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.